PIXELSHIRE is a game that had such potential, but crashed literally as it took off. It had tons of bugs, issues with boring gameplay, and a 30% positive score on Steam, aka very negative. Mostly negative. If you've ever seen the red on Steam, that's where PIXELSHIRE was. At the moment though, you can't even find PIXELSHIRE on the Steam store because the developer removed it, took it off. From what I've heard and seen, he wants to continue working on the game and put it back when it's at a better state. I challenged myself to play 1 week of PIXELSHIRE to see, is the game as bad as people say? Join me in this journey as I, for the first time, do this sort of video. Let's jump right in. Pretty much, you were on a boat, the boat crashed. Oh no, y'all, at least we know how to swim. You've seen this before, these kind of games. It's not anything new. Can I be a woman? The choices for the skin colors are like, you can be light, medium, or dark, or custom, which I'm gonna be honest, this is so simple, but the fact that there's a custom, here I am showing off, you can get really dark. That's great. I feel like every game, you should have a custom option. So you wanna be red, you can be red. If you wanna have like your actual skin color, you can have it, you know? Eye colors were kind of limited. I don't understand the point of having a skin color slider, but not a slider for your eyes. Hair, there's 4 options. 2 girl, 2 boy. Yeah, there are 4 hairs. Are you ponytail? Are you hair down? Are you spiky? Are you bowl cut? The outfits were super limited. You could pick your color top, like it has the color wheel thing. The eyes didn't, but you literally have pants or skirt. Are you a skirt girl or a pants boy? Or are you a pants girl and a skirt boy? No judgment, babes. Do what you want. So we wake up in the middle of the house. It was actually kind of weird. I was like, oh, okay. You wake up tired and confused. The storm was fierce and the sea was relentless. You slowly stretch out your limbs and gingerly lift yourself up from the warm, cozy bed. You don't recognize your surroundings. It then makes me like move around. Move with AWSD. It's a bit dark in here. Maybe this lamp will help. This is the start of the most annoying game of Quest. It's a Quest game. I just want to give you a spoiler. It teaches you everything down to breathing, eating, sleeping, and everything, dude. It's tiring. If only this fireplace was lit. You're gonna watch me be so confused because there's a fireplace and there's a stack of wood right next to it. And I'm like, okay, how do I grab the wood? How do I turn the fireplace on? Girl, hold on, I'm trying to get the wood. This game, again, does a fantastic job of telling you what to do without technically telling you what to do. Like, there's wood right there. I see the wood. Like, what? So I hear a knock on the door. I walk out. This dude's like, hey, yeah, wee. He's talking to me. He's like, oh, you look tired. This is my house. Hi. Hey, by the way, here's some wood. Here's some wood so you can start a fire. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's weird. All right, sure. Fire went out. Here, take this firewood. That ought to keep you nice and warm till morning. Don't get me wrong. The pixel art is beautiful. Like, I think this game, why it was on so many people's radar was because it's cute. It's really cute. It's so cute and beautiful. That's much better. I'm so warm and cozy. I should be going to sleep. Y'all sleep with the fireplace on? We gonna burn down the house. Okay. At that point, literally we go to bed and that's day 1. Like, that's day 1. It's like, oh. And I just want to tell you, this is how the rest of the game goes. They give us a task and then we go to bed. If that's your kind of vibe, then this game's for you. If this is not your kind of vibe, then baby, don't play. Welcome. It is 2. Happy 2. I want to read you my notes for day 2. Tutorial part 2. Cook food, but you're not actually cooking. Look around the map. Farming with Margarita. Menu look. Music. Map. Terraforming. Boring tutorial. That's day 2, guys. Something that I thought in the top middle you can see, we got a compass. You can click a character and it shows where they are on the map. Like, as you walk, it moves. It's like, oh, you can let me find Captain Crunch or whatever, and boom, it shows you where they're at. So that's a really neat, innovative thing that I haven't seen in any other game, but there's not many other innovative things after that. There's our blue hair baddie. What does her sprite look like? Ooh. Something you will see quickly, and I feel like I talk about it a lot. The game itself is beautiful. The background, the pixels, it's cute. The characters themselves, the little chibis are cute. You look at the portraits and it's like, did you hire someone else to do it? Like, why does it look like that? I'm not a big fan of them. I am not playing the game past 7 days, but I wouldn't romance anybody if they all look like that. Talk to Eva. Again, this game is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right now, we're talking to Eva. This is the only time they talk about what happened in the beginning. There was like a fire in like an old town, a war, I don't know. So now she's talking about building a house. It's strange. I don't know. The pacing of this game is really quick, really slow, really quick, really slow. They throw things onto you, which I don't know. I kind of like slowly, day by day, you know? Once again, we're gonna find someone else to talk and do things. Something that I've noticed is there are so many forageables. That's not always bad, but like the point of a forageable is like you go out and forage it, and there's not a lot of them. In this game, by the end, I literally have like 100 flowers, and nobody actually likes them, and I don't know what they're for. So it's just a small pet peeve. Like you will see maybe often I stop to pick up things, but it almost gets to a point where it's like, why are there so many forageables, you know? I gotta say though, it's really difficult for me to want to play a farming game or something similar when it's not fully fleshed out, because it's like, why would I spend time on PIXELSHIRE when I can spend time on Stardew Valley or even Fields of Mystria? And Fields of Mystria is still in early access. Like, if you're gonna put out a game like this, brother, you need to have relationships, you need to have good story, good everything. No offense, babe. Alright, so I finally find and talk to Margarita. Once again, she has a really ugly pixel portrait. I don't understand why they're so ugly. No offense to the artist. I can't do this. But it's like, I'm pretty sure I saw things online talking about the portraits, and it's like, okay, I'm not the only one who thinks it's a little ugly. You could have outsourced it on Fiverr, but hey, that's me. I can't do it, so props to you. So once again, we have a tutorial. On my notes every day, it says tutorial. This is a tutorial on how to harvest plants. And something that I will probably talk about a lot is PIXELSHIRE is not really great with having new players of the farming genre versus like old players of the farming genre, because for me, I've been playing these kind of games since I was a kid. Harvest Moon on the Game Boy, like I know how to harvest, I know how to pick. I don't want these tutorials. But then obviously you have people who are new. PIXELSHIRE doesn't do a good job of appeasing both the new and the old. I think it's actually good to learn by just doing. And if you need more help, maybe have a menu. Maybe let us talk to Margarita a little more. But yeah. So now she's going to teach us farming. The farming is going to be really actually quite difficult. So you'll see me here. I actually don't know where to use the hoe, like on farmland. This is one thing that PIXELSHIRE, again, doesn't do well. It gives you the most basic tutorial, but then it fails to mention like actual important things. It's like, equip the hoe, create some farmland using the hoe. Okay, but where? I had to walk around and I was like, okay, we slept at this dude's house once, maybe we can hoe here. And then even here, I'm like, it's not working. It's like, oh, okay, now it's working maybe? So yeah. Buy yourself some and get planting. This lady's teaching me. She's like, I'm gonna teach you how to farm, but you have to spend your own money to buy my seeds. One thing that I actually really thought was kind of cute, I liked whenever you talk to a villager, it popped up like their legs, their profession, and at the top you have villager, you have quest, you have shop, you have profession. It's like, okay, like it's giving like old school JRPG, old school RPG, like those little pixel maker games. That's kind of what the menu's giving. On one hand, again, it's cute. I actually like it. On the other hand, it's like the game itself, the beautiful pixel art of the scenery and the characters, like they don't fit this vibe. It's like, I feel like PIXELSHIRE wants to be so many things, but like it's struggling to even do them. Like instead of having 20 different things, that are really watered down. Maybe have 8 different things that are not as watered down. I like the music in this game, I will say. It's really nice. That looks like a pile of poop. One thing that I actually thought was interesting was the amount of items, whether a lot or not a lot. They have farming, harvesting, trees, ores, cooking, fishing, brewing, scrolls, flowers, tools, enemy loot. And again, it's just like I said, PIXELSHIRE does so much when it needs to just, instead, like, harvesting, that's all. Like, this is a beautiful town. Once I harvest everything, like, what's the point? Trees, that's it? Like, I don't know. Do less, and less can be more, you know? Another thing that's maybe an unpopular opinion, I love tree skills, like skill trees in games, because it's like, Field of Mystery does it beautifully. The more you do something, the more you can unlock ways to make things easier. Coral Island does it. Stardew Valley kind of does it every like 5 to 10 levels, but I love it, you know? Also, looking at the villagers, there's actually only 13 villagers, and it's like, how are you supposed to feel like a town is a town when there's only 13 villagers? And they all have their own specialty. So it's like I don't know. So far this game, I'm not really impressed with the look of the villagers or like the villagers themselves. No, I don't even know how to talk to them, honestly. Yeah. Something that also PMO, not gonna lie, PMO a little bit. I literally like did some farming and then somehow she didn't teach me how to cook. She was just like, here's the soup. And it's like, wait, I wanted you to teach me how to cook, which we're actually going to learn in a few days, not now, which it's, I don't know, guys. I'm tired. This video is all over the place. I don't know how people make these. This is actually the map of PIXELSHIRE. I actually think it's really beautiful. On the left side, you have a couple buildings. I literally think there's like 9 buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 9 to 10. On the right side, you have this big blank area that just has forageables and stuff. And it's like, what is the point of that? And then on the left side, you have little blank spots as well. It's like, either we're building up the town kind of Animal Crossing style, or like it's literally, that's just farming land. We have the ability to terraform. So it's like, maybe they want us to terraform and decorate. I don't know, guys. But it's like, why is the map so big? For what? I'll skip this section kind of quickly. We have a shovel. You can either make ponds or you can shovel up to terraform Animal Crossing style. Actually, all of this is Animal Crossing style. It's really neat and really cool, but it's like, the ponds have a purpose. You can put fish in them. You can literally make your own fish pond like Stardew Valley, or you can put rice in them, or there's probably other things. You can get some water from it. You can actually buy a well, now that I'm thinking about it. Why would I buy a well when I can make my own water source? But then, yeah, you can terraform, but it's like, what's the point other than being pretty? But this game, it's like, it's not, is it a decorating game? Is it what kind of game is it? What do you want to be, PIXELSHIRE, babe? So that was day 2. The rest of the days, I'm going to go really quickly, maybe not as much commentary, but that's the game. For 7 days, this is the game. They give you a very simple task and they stretch it for minutes and minutes and minutes. It takes the whole day. Like you technically have like 3 things to do, but it just takes so long because you have to talk to her. Then you have to go back and do something. You have to go back to her and buy something. You have to go back and plant it. You have to go back to tell you planted it. And then she'll tell you what to do. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's the game. So this is the start of day 3. On my notes, day 3 has the least amount. It says tutorial, axe, pickaxe, and the rest of the day are fetch quests. Like, it's a fetch quest day to learn how to use the axe and the pickaxe. We go find the lumberjack. We found him. He's a lumberjack. His name is Jack. Haha. We are tasked with cutting down 12 pieces of wood. The game doesn't tell you, which I like this, but I feel like at this point, this is when it should tell you. There are about 2 different trees. There are these cute pink trees, but there's also these green fluffy trees. They both give you 2 different things of wood, which again, totally fine, totally cool. I actually didn't know that. The game is quite simple. So, you know, I started cutting trees, but it's like, wait, oh, pink gives you a different wood. So again, PIXELSHIRE sometimes tells you things, sometimes doesn't tell you things. It doesn't. If you're gonna hold my hand, baby, hold my hand. Once I did my fetch quest, I went back to finish my quest, and I have to talk to him. I have to get a workbench, and then I have to make wooden planks, and then I have to go back and talk to him. By the way, I didn't know if you knew that. And then I have wood, and then it doesn't tell you that you need this and this and guys. Now you're the beginnings of a great house. We're doing mining already? The pacing of the game is confusing and it doesn't make sense. We just learned how to cut trees and then like kind of utilize the trees and the workbench, and now we're mining, which again, you go to the mines. It's a whole different character. It's a whole different setting. It's a whole different thing to do. And it's just like, why is one day literally farming and then today is now two things? Pacing is not here. Pacing is confusing. Guys. The mines are really beautiful. Like the music is really cute and this is really pretty. Why is this eating? Why is this so good? So now we are off to meet Braun. He gives us a pickaxe. Everybody gives us a pickaxe. This game is like weirdly crafting heavy, yet they give us everything. Why can't we craft some things? Anyways, we have to just mine, and I actually mine the whole mine. The mine situation is weird. From what I've gathered, you mine level by level by level. At the end of day 6, we unlock level 2, but level 1 is gone, so you're now at level 2. It just refreshes the floor, if that makes sense. The layout doesn't change like whatsoever. And again, there's so many forageables. Why are there so many mushrooms? I leave with like a dozen mushrooms. So we finished. We had to give him a piece of gold. He gives us a pickaxe. That's it. We now can make a furnace. They're stretching things out to be really long and convoluted for no reason. PIXELSHIRE, like, I come out here and I'm just like, this is so beautiful. But I feel like this is not a fetch questy game. This should be such an open game that you can do anything you want. But they're limiting you. We have to cut down more trees to be able to make like a workbench or something. And then we have to change the trees into planks. And again, it's like, I talked to this man, and then I was in the woods, and then I was in the mines, and then I'm back in the woods. I had to talk to a lady to go back to the man in the woods to cut down trees, which I was just doing. After finishing with the man, we walk back to her, and she gives us a hammer so we can remove stone and fences. And it's like, what is going on? PIXELSHIRE, you're lost, you're confused. I don't like by the way, these 7 days that I'm playing is a tutorial. All 7 days. I didn't even finish. I stopped at 7 days. Obviously that's a video, but it's like I wouldn't keep going. It's tutorial. 2 hours of tutorials. Okay, so that was day 3. This is now day 4. Day 4, and I feel like we've barely scratched the surface. But we've done so much, yet so little. And you can't hear it in these videos, but I constantly said that while I was playing. I was like, I feel like I'm doing so much, but like, I'm not. In my notes, day 4 says tutorial still. We are building a house. We are building a house. Like that is day 4, which again, the pacing's weird. Why was yesterday like 3 things? And today it's like build a house. Don't get me wrong. It's one thing, but we're doing so many things back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So Eva, the mayor, or whatever she is, she's telling us, hey, here is a blueprint to build a house, which looks like a hut. We need to get more supplies. And this is what I was cool with. Like, okay, I'm cool with a fetch quest that now give me free reign. Now, oh, hey, actually, I ran out of bronze things. I need to go back into the mines. I need to come back out here. I need to cut some trees. That's what I'm talking about. But PIXELSHIRE, it shouldn't be day 4 to get to this point. Okay, we have a house. Okay, so I finished building my house. I'm looking at the map and it's like, where do I want to put my house? I would love to be near like up here. I'm near the mines, I'm near the mayor, I'm near where all my crafting tables are. But then I was like, well, I would like to farm. This is a farming game. I thought. So I actually pick a place a little lower. I actually like it. It's really cute. A lot of land to terraform and farm and just put cute things. I placed my house down, and that was actually the end of night 4. We did one thing with little things in between. Day 4, I think, was like one of my more favorite ones, but it was still just like, sheesh. Y'all, day 5 pissed me off. We had to go talk to Eva, and I'm thinking, yeah, baby, what are we gonna do? My notes, tutorial, furniture, placing things in home, lol. Fishing tutorial, cooking, table, crafting, free time. That's it. That's the day. Build a chair. I'm sick and tired of the damn tutorials. Alrighty, blah blah blah, time passes, we get a fishing pole. This is actually one of the neater fishing tutorial games that I have seen recently. I was really confused at first, but it's almost like those games where it's like, bop it, twist it. You have to stop and like press space on the flashing, so it's nothing like that game, but that's the closest I could do. So it's flashing on the left, you do it on the left. It's flashing down, you press space. It's flashing down, again, you press space. I was like, that's kind of neat. I think this is not hard at all, but it still gives you like a bit of a mini game, which I don't know. I feel like fishing needs that. I love Fields and Mystery, but it's more Animal Crossing-esque, and it's like, I like mini games actually. Like, I don't mind Stardew Valleys. After fishing, he wants us to like turn the fish into food, and I have to make like a cooking thing, which I could not find if you watch this. And then we cook the fish into cooked fish. It takes 2 fish to make 1 cooked fish. That doesn't really make sense to me, but this was fine. Again, it's like I needed more supplies. Let me go cut a tree. That's fine. It's like, I'm not a fetch quest girl, and I think that's the issue. If you like quests like this, I think this game is perfect. Like, I actually think, and I said at the end, this is a really well done game. It's beautiful. The sounds are great. I love the art. And if you're into this kind of gameplay, then this is the game for you. Pass the day. Does that mean they want me to go to sleep, or can like I do whatever I want? I think that kind of goes to show that this game is really confused, because I think this was my first time it said pass the day, and I was really confused because I was like, wait, I've had fetch quest up until the end of the day. What do you mean pass the day? Like, what am I supposed to do? So I was like, maybe I need to water some plants. Maybe I can, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I can do for fun and for free time, because it's like they have held my hand the entire way on a leash. So yeah. That was the end of day 5. This is now day 6. On my thing, it says find someone in this Greenwood area, and then you have free time for the rest. So I will let past me do the talking. Jack has gone missing. I can't find Valerie anywhere. Could you help me look for her? She's the town protector. Go west and past the bridge. You'll find the forest. Am I an idiot? West is this way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I got an achievement for the Greenwood Explorer. This is day 6. If I go to my Steam and I check the achievement, only 31% of players. So roughly 1 out of 3 players who've played this game have not gone to this area, and this area is a day 6 thing. We meet this new lady who actually comes back to town once we finish this like 5-minute section. We go save someone, we meet like a new bad guy. We don't do anything, we just see him and we go, yeah, okay. And then we can get blueberries back here. I don't really know what this area is. Again, PIXELSHIRE. If you would just focus on PIXELSHIRE herself, you're spreading yourself too thin, in my humble opinion. Not you, not me, not Hermione, not me, yo. Pass the day. Okay, so we now for the rest of the day have a bit of free time, but again, it's kind of just like it's so weird to have a fetch quest day and then free time, because it's like pass the day, aka literally play the game. Like, hey, pass the day. No, it's again, play. I spend the rest of my day cooking stuff, checking out stuff, planting things, just seeing what the game has to offer. I feel bad. As I'm doing the voiceover, I'm like, oh, this is not going very well. All right, day 7, last day. In my notes, I said we talked to people fetch quest. That is today. So that was 1 week in PIXELSHIRE. Overall, I actually really liked the game. Don't get me wrong, I'm never gonna play it again, but if you thought it was interesting, like, it's not bad. It just does not seem to be my sort of game. I feel like if it didn't have this fetch quest vibe to it, I could totally see myself like playing it. I don't understand the point. Like, what is the goal? Most games tend to have goals instead of daily fetch quests. Is the goal maybe to rebuild the town? They talked about the town once after the fire. Is it to get to know characters? I don't know. I don't really care about any of the characters. Farming doesn't seem to be like a huge thing. There's not a lot of crops. I don't understand the point of anything. Like, I did 1 week in PIXELSHIRE, and I'm still doing fetch quest to this day. So yeah, overall, well, you can't buy the game unless you can get it from like a Fanatical bundle. I actually bought the game from Fanatical for $1. So for $1, I mean, it's fine if you can pick it up. I don't know if they're still selling it, but hopefully it goes back in the market. I think the developer is still trying to work on it. So yeah, overall, not a bad game. It's just not my sort of game, and I think it needs to find itself. Like, it has the ideas it wants, but like, I feel like the execution is not fully there. Like, again, what do you want your game to be? Right now, it feels like a guided sandbox game, and I don't know. So thanks for watching I spent a week in PIXELSHIRE. I hope you I hope you like this. Feel free to leave a thumbs up. I've never made this type of video before. I've never edited like this before. It's probably really bad for my first time, but hey, we all start somewhere. Thanks for watching.